Alright guys, we're going to do an oil filter change on a Ducati Monster. It should be the same for most Ducatis, I'm assuming. First we're going to need a 10mm Allen wrench, oil filter wrench, crush washer, and an oil filter obviously. We're also changing the oil as well. What we're going to do is we are going to drain the oil from this drain plug right here, replace the crush washer. Then after we get that back in, we're going to unscrew the oil filter, replace that, and then put more oil in right here, and we should be good. Okay, so first thing you're going to want to do is start the engine and get the oil nice and warm. Then you're going to want to unscrew this nut right here. It's nice to wear gloves because oil will spill out. This bike actually needs oil, so not too much will come out. We'll just let this drain for a little bit. Alright you guys, the oil is pretty much drained out. It's kind of trickling down at this point, but I'm not 100% worried about that going on. I'm just going to go ahead and just plug it up right now. What you're going to want to do is clean off the plug like so. You're going to want to install the new crush washer on it, and basically we're just going to screw it back on. Let's see here. Okay, I'm just going to finger tighten it for right now. And then we're going to go ahead and remove the oil filter. Some people put some kind of cloth over their pipes or their heads. In my case, I'm not really worried about it. Okay, now let's go ahead and remove this guy. You're going to need an oil wrench. I want to probably put the oil pan underneath just so oil doesn't spill out like that. Just dump it in there, let it kind of drain itself, and then we'll go ahead and install the new one. But you guys, it's pretty much done dripping out now. Now we're just going to kind of clean up around it. Sometimes there's a lot of dirt and dust in between there, so you really don't want that coming in contact with the oil. Okay, once you have that pretty much clean, we're just going to install the new Ducati filter. There you go. You just have to find the sweet spot. Go ahead and just hand tighten it. You don't need to tighten it down too much. Okay, that's good enough. Then we're going to go ahead and tighten down that drain nut again. I want to say that the manual says to tighten it down about 10 pounds, but usually just a quarter turn in is good enough. And that's it. Clean it up, and then we're going to add some oil in, and it should be good to go. It's about 3.5 liters, I believe. Alright, you guys, we're going to go ahead and just dump some oil in. This is what I'm going to be using. It's 1040, recommended by Ducati. This is 4 liters right here, so we're going to use about 3.5, 3.0. We'll just kind of measure it off the side here. We'll probably put in about 2.5 liters, and then start the bike up, check the window, and kind of just go from there. So about 3 liters, a little bit more, no more than 3.5 though.